This is Warsaw. And I'm Sean, and this here is Holly. We've been backpacking Europe for about nearly 2 months now, and we're near enough at the end of our backpacking adventure, and we're in this beautiful capital city of Poland called Warsaw. A little bit butchered on that, but you'll get used to me. I do this all the time. We're going to show you around the city, showing you some of the best sights you can see, probably some bars, good places to eat, anything else you want to think. And we're currently staying in a hostel, so we're going to show you on a budget. Not too much on a budget, because we're enjoying ourselves. We're at the end of our trip. Anyway, let's go and show you some places to get some coffee, because I need a coffee. We're going to be quite lazy today and just quickly go to a Nero. Well, they do the lemonade and espresso. I might try that. It seems really strange. Seems like something I'd like. It's a little bit windy out. Right, so the coffees were good. I had a tonic water coffee.
Espresso tonic.
Espresso tonic. And you had a... what? Your hair! So I had an espresso tonic and Holly had a iced flat white. We are now just... The plan for today is we're going to have a look around and just see what we can see by foot. Tomorrow we're going to actually plan out the day continuously, like find out all the cool places, all the places you must see for tourists. But today it's more for wander and show you some cool places we find while we're just wandering. Makes sense. So that's our normal plan. The wander days is normally quite good because we stumble on things like hidden gems more than the normal things, where the other one it's the tourist site. So it's all in one video, so you don't have to go anywhere. So this is the castle. Yeah, I think so. It's the castle area at least. This is the old town.
Not that you can just assume it's a castle.
It's a castle. I tell you, it's a castle. It's a castle. It's a castle or a palace or a museum or all three. So this area is the palace. It's obviously going to be a palace or a castle or a museum. It always is. All historic buildings are one of the three.
It's completely destroyed though, like you said.
And I know there's a McDonald's around the corner, so it's got to be something important. Yeah, look. McDonald's just over there, so obviously important building. Right. I realised, like, if you've never watched any of my channel before, you're probably thinking, this guy knows absolutely nothing when he walks around.
Yeah, the Royal Castle.
There's a castle, look! Royal Castle, perfect. Yeah, you're probably thinking, this guy absolutely knows nothing. Does he not do any research before he goes travelling? No, I don't. Nah, Holly does sometimes. Today, Holly's kind of just let me do a little bit of free roaming. She's kind of been like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
She's going to plan properly our next destination of Krakow, and she's looking at tours and places, and obviously we've got one big tour to do there. But yeah, more about that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of the buildings around here were destroyed. Don't know the correct history, but I believe there is actually one building or something that was standing during the time of World War II. That's mad. You can tell that they've been rebuilt and they look really stunning, all the buildings around here now. So we were just saying that it's a bit strange that there's so many groups of kids around, but it's actually not strange, it's actually quite nice because they're all Polish kids and they're all learning about their own cities and towns. Yeah, like obviously it was here and it was in the last place we were in,
Wrocław, yeah.
And they get to learn about their places and not just actually
in textbooks.
In textbooks,
yeah.
Where like you wouldn't ever see it in London. Loads of kids just walking around, like learning about them. Obviously, we go to museums and stuff when you were at school. Like you went to museums and stuff like in Scotland as well. But yeah, you don't really go to like just walk around as a walking tour as kids. You see it loads here, which is really nice. Anyway, we're at a lookout point here, and we're on the castle grounds, I believe. There's a castle over here. We'll find out what it is, but it's lovely up here. We're just going for a nice little walk. It's great weather today, about 17, 18 degrees. Yeah, nice breeze. I'm wearing shorts, but everyone's quick, another group of kids, let's go. Yeah, I'm wearing shorts, but a lot of people looking at me weird, but that guy over there is wearing shorts as well, so it's okay.
You always wear shorts, huh?
I always wear shorts. I'm on holiday, you know. I'm on my holidays!
You're going to be gutted when you go back to the UK and have to wear thermals.
This here, we were just walking around, is called the Barbican. It's an old 16th century castle. and it was rebuilt during the 20th century, so I assume it was
the Second World War again.
Second World War was taken. It seemed like they've destroyed so much around here, but
Well, it's the capital city.
Yeah.
It's going to be the target, isn't it?
yeah. So that's the Madame Curie's museum. That's cool.
No.
So this is Mary Curie, Madame Curie, and if you don't know a lot about her, well, to be fair, I didn't really know that she was Polish. She was born here, and obviously she discovered the radiation, and well, a lot of cancer treatments come from her. She also died by her treatment.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Radiation poisoning.
yeah, I think so. Which also helped probably learn a little bit more about it.
Yeah, no, I'm not even going to try and pronounce her name, because see that L with the score through it?
Yeah.
That's the same one that's in Wrocław, and it's like a sh noise.
Alright. Anyway, so there you go. That's why there's a lot of information about her, a museum here. And we're just currently overlooking Fountain Park, the fountains down there. We are going to try and make our way down, but everything's just been painted, so we have to go probably the long way around, which is fun. And then we're going to head over this bridge over here, or we're going to find a bridge and cross it, because that one looks a bit busy. We'll see what we can do, because we want to get on the other side. There's a zoo over the other side of the road as well. So this is Disney 100. It's going to have like sounds and colours coming out of the fountain that's behind us. It's actually on, we translated it using our Google Lens, it's actually on tomorrow night. So we're going to come down here at 9:30 tomorrow. Right, I'm going to try and steal their photo after they've stopped getting their photos, and I'm going to try and take it. So we've kind of decided against public transport here. One, because it was so confusing when we arrived yesterday. We got to the train station and we were trying to get to the hostel, which is about 40 minutes away, and no one could like help us, because we went to like one of the booths and tried to buy a ticket, and they were like, no, not helping. And then we were like, okay then. We looked at other means of transport, and it was just so hard to understand. I don't know why. We've worked it out in every other country we've been to. Let me explain how we got here instead. We actually used Uber, which was a 40-minute public transport journey, or an hour and 20-minute walk, and it only took us 17 minutes, and it cost us just over £5, which was a result. It was probably cheaper than the public transport anyway. What we're going to do now, instead of using public transport, we're going to jump on one of those Bolt scooters that we used in the last place. They're pretty handy to get around, and the rules are pretty simple. As follows: you can go through parks, roads, pavements, and you can get around quite easily. Anyway, I'm going to go before I keep waffling on. So these are the scooters we're talking about. These ones are the Lime ones. We haven't downloaded the Lime app, we downloaded the Bolt app because
Sean refuses to use Lime because it looks like LimeWire.
Oh yeah, it looks like LimeWire, and I feel like they're just going to hack us. Exactly what I said when I was. We chose Bolt because I think that's the same scooters they had in Iceland, and we know how they kind of work. Yeah, so the scooters are just over here. There's loads of different ones. You can try other ones. Here for the Bolt ones, they're free to pick up. You can reserve them if you put them down so people don't steal them at your location, and you can just ride them. They're 99 Polish a minute, so it works out about 25p a minute, which isn't bad if you're going on a short journey, because it doesn't cost you any money to pick it up. Yeah, there's the two. Perfect. So what happens is you pick them up, someone else will drop them off, and it just goes around in a circle.
These are better ones than the last one as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, we get your speed on them. Yeah, the last one didn't tell us. So I'm not planning to film while on these because, yeah, I don't want to break my camera, and Holly will tell me off if I try and film. So this is the bridge we're on. Look at Holly with her scooter, look how good she looks. This is the bridge we're on. There's trains running, or tubes, or undergrounds, whatever it is, here, trams. And then there's a bridge where you can cycle across, and then there's, above us, there's cars, and the view here is the pedestrians as well. Oh wow. I think this is just the cycling. The view is incredible, and this is about what we're about to pass. So I'm gonna get back on my scooter, and we're gonna start filming. So we've got off the scooters and we're at the Michael and the Archangel Church. Cathedral, sorry. It's beautiful. We're also in the Praga district. Apparently this is one of the places you need to have a look at when you're down here. So that's exactly what we're doing. Having a look at this area. So Holly had fun with her scooter.
Oh, I didn't have fun.
Had a burst tyre.
Yeah.
And then now she's got an itchy hand, which I don't know what that means. So we went to a Zapka, which is just their local corner shops. We've been in loads before. Holly picked up a sandwich and, well, big baguette more than the sandwich, and 2 drinks we picked up, and I picked up this sausage, which
looks
questionable at the best, and it's 95% ketchup by the looks of it. I don't know what flavour hot dog it is because there's 4 different ones, so I just pointed and said that one, and yeah, it came to under a £5 for all of that, which is 2 cans of juice, a massive baguette, and a hot dog, questionable hot dog. We're going to go find a bench at a lookout point, and or bench and the lookout point, maybe together, and then eat this. This a memorial. Do you know what it's called?
It's a long name.
Oh right, okay.
It's for the infantry. Division of Underground, I don't know, I read about it and I've forgotten now.
It was the uprising of Warsaw, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which was a operation that they tried to do during World War II.
To get Warsaw back.
Back from Nazi control when the Germans were retreating.
Yeah.
And it was actually a failed operation due to the fact that they were trying to get Stalin to help them, wasn't it? And they
Sounds like it, yeah.
Or he could have helped them, and he kind of like pretended it didn't exist. Yeah. The British did try and help, but ended up doing more harm than good. Good old British. They sent in supplies.
The airdropped, and then it landed in 80% of it landed in German occupied areas.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely more harm than good. Yeah. Anyway. So, I didn't update you, kind of like, last time you saw us we was at that monument. We actually made our way back, bit of a stressful ride back on the scooters, but we made our way back and had a little bit of rest at the hostel. Go right. We're now heading off to a place called Food Town. Food Town apparently is absolutely massive. Holly looked it up. When I say Food Town, it's loads of little things there. We don't actually know what we're going for, but it looks like loads of different food vendors and a place to eat. That's what we're going for, but I think there's going to be much more there. This is just one of the parks we're just crossing through on our walk. Thought I'd stop and get my camera out and record some of it. Tulips are beautiful, aren't they? Mm-hmm. So here we are.
It's Swing Thursdays, 8 o'clock.
So jazz band here at 8 o'clock, so that's quite cool. Don't know with
so I think you just grab a seat and then all these are the...
So I went to Mai Tai and I got a kangpara. Yeah, my pronunciation. A red Thai sort of
curry,
red Thai curry. And Holly went to, what's that one called?
Buena Vista Social Food, I think it's called.
Yeah. And you got a
Havana Club.
Havana Club.
It's got, like, from what I gathered, it's chicken, avocado, bacon, that kind of.
And Holly's been looking at it all over Facebook or TikTok, so that's why she's got it.
I was reading reviews.
Yeah. Did you say anything?
I just took a picture of it. This is what happens when Sean's not here. You don't get voiceovers. It's just like, there's his scrum. And then there's his ugly mug.
And this is how how real people record. Holly's got a sandwich here. She thinks it's got egg in it. We all know about the egg situation. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it does look banging though.
I don't even care about us.
No. It's got good reviews and Holly's up for it. So, I just looked at the reviews after we ate, and the Mai Tai that I went to has got... Is it Mai Tai I went to? Yeah, it was Mai Tai. It has the worst pad thai that about 20 people have ever eaten. Luckily I didn't go for the pad thai, I went for the red curry, which was a saviour, and that was really nice, so just probably don't go for the pad thai. So that's going to be us for today. We'll see you in the morning in about 2 seconds. So I'm just going to put the camera away because I'm bored of filming. Bye. Good morning guys, and welcome back to a video on Warsaw. As you see, we were at McDonald's this morning and I got a wrap which was
Pork and scrambled egg.
Pork and scrambled egg with mushroom.
Was it mushroom?
It had mushroom in it, I think. So yeah, a bit different. And Holly's got a toasty
bacon and cheese, like McMuffin.
McMuffin, nice. Right, anyway, and I've got lactose-free milk here, which is brilliant for me. Anyway, so we're on the road again, and and we are seeing the rest of the sites we didn't see yesterday. But we did see quite a bit yesterday, so there isn't too much to see. Where are we off to now, Holly?
Tomb for an unknown soldier.
Oh yes, that was in the park that we passed to go to get something to eat yesterday. We kind of walk in that sort of way.
350 metres.
350 metres. I think something's happening today because there's a lot of people in uniform. So I'll turn my camera off for a second.
Unless they're celebrating.
Okay, filming is going to be very limited because I think it's Remembrance Day or some sort of Remembrance Day right now. There's loads of different army personnel in different military and different uniforms.
You're still allowed to walk through. I wouldn't stop filming.
I just don't want to film.
Don't film them directly.
I believe this is where the unmarked grave is. Or the arch. But we can see if we can get through to the park.
Could be what they're celebrating is that.
You said it was
well, Monday past it was Victory in Europe Day, so I'm thinking maybe that's what it's to do with.
Yeah. So as much as I can tell, it's actually been 100 years since they marked this grave. It's in 1923. So it might be a celebration of that. I don't know. Yeah?
It's a bit of a coincidence that they're here and it was 100 years ago.
Yeah. Still don't understand what it was. It could have been anything that we mentioned already. But there's a lot of different army personnel, or military personnel, should I say. But yeah, they're now guarding it off. There's obviously some sort of ceremony going on. So we're going to head out of this area. Especially because I'm dressed like this. I feel like that's a little bit of an insult to whatever's going on. Right, anyway, let's go and head up to...
we're basically where we walked yesterday.
Where we walked yesterday. So you know when like someone says, oh, can I copy your homework? And they say, yep, as long as you make it different. Do you reckon they copied Big Ben's homework and the, is it the Chrysler building?
No, Empire State.
Empire State building. Yeah. It's built in 1950. It is the Museum of...
Palace of Culture and Sciences.
Yeah, Palace of Culture and Sciences. There you go, guys. It is incredible. There's also a fountain here. I couldn't get too much closer because I am getting wet by this fountain, which is always very fun. So that brings you to the end of the sightseeing part of our video. We're next going to, we're going to turn off the camera for a bit. We're going to go to a shopping centre. If the food's good, then I'll record it. If it's not, then I'll just tell you about it. And then we're going to show you the fountain display later. Not that fountain, but another fountain. It's the Disney one. It's going to be incredible, I think.
Probably going to be the only ones over the age of 10 at it. But...
Anyway, if Simba's there, I don't care. Right, anyway, we'll see you in a second. We just end up going back to Food Town to get some lunch today. Chips. I got a Philly steak mushroom, some chips, Coke to share, well, chips to share, Coke. Holly got lemonade and a pulled pork bagel. That's it. That's all I wanted today. So, just lunch. Oh, I thought it was 11. 5.6%. No, it's 4.9, it's fine. £4.68 for 2 burgers. Nice. This is the hostel common room. There's beers, wines, kitchen through there, laundry here. It's quite a nice hostel actually. The rooms are all concrete in between, which keeps the rooms quite quiet. Board games here, apparently there's a board game night on tonight as well. But anyway, we're going to drink this. There you go, that was it guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, this is the fountain and a different music. Look how impressive it is. Oh, I bet they're soaked.
Yeah, Sean will laugh now.
Yeah. I think the TV screen's a little bit grainy, but it will do. So that was the Disney 100 fountain, and it was amazing. It was good, and also a fire breathing, throwing person that we just walked past on the street, and he was pretty cool as well. We enjoyed the fountain. The fountain was a bit different, wasn't it? It was just, you're right there. It was just like Disney scenes and just a projector on water. Yeah. The best part of the fountain was everyone got soaked. It was on the sideways.
Everyone thought they were smart and sat like in the what would have been the perfect zone, and it ended up being a splash zone. It was quite funny. Yeah. Yeah, apart from that, it was good. Anyway, it is the next day. We forgot to film afterwards. Anyway, and this is the hotel room. Hotel room? Hostel room. Yeah, it's actually a 4-bed room. We've got a private. There's no one up there, and there's no one up there. And there's my bed. This is Holly's bed. It's a bit weird because it's like you couldn't see each other and you just box yourself in. But it was nice. These walls are proper rock solid. You can't hear anyone around you. I think this is the quietest room we've probably stayed in. Apart from the cleaning lady, who I think chisels at the wall at 10 to 8 every morning. Oh yes, that was the annoying thing, yes. 10 to 8 every day the cleaning lady would wake us up. Luckily we would be getting up at that time anyway. Well, that would be. I'm kind of a bit lazy at the moment. Today we're off to Krakow. If you want to watch us in Krakow, and it's going to be incredible because it is our last place that we're going to. We're there for 3 whole days, so we're going to be seeing a lot in Krakow. Highly recommend you watching it. There's a lot that you're going to be seeing, and I'll see you again. Should I see you again? Soon.